Hello, Capricorn. Amyenergy here with your weekly tarot message. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. We are working with the Wheel of Change tarot this week. I am pulling out one card for each zodiac house. Okay, so you don't have to be fluent in astrology to be able to understand the reading, okay? I'm just using the house themes in astrology to kind of do this tarot spread here. So we're also going to be working with the Pride Tarot. This deck we're going to use to pull one card for the opposing houses to see what is the common goal of both the energies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Keep in mind, a general reading, Capricorn, may not resonate for every Capricorn placement out there. So feel free to check for your sun, moon, and rising, but please use your own intuition. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to book a personal, you can do so at amyenergy.online. Okay. So first house here, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So I definitely feel like we could be in authority on something. Okay. We have some knowledge in a certain area, expertise, and I feel utilizing that is a big part of who we are and how we are showing up in our world right now. Because with the first house, this is the house of self, this is the house of our environment. Okay, here in the seventh house, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so we could be meeting somebody here. Okay, this can be friendship or romance with the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is also showing up in the house of partnership. Okay, with the seventh house here. So I definitely feel like we could be meeting somebody. The seventh house is partnership of all kinds, so that's friends, lovers, business partners, and even enemies. But with this Two of Cups, it seems fairly positive, okay? And really lovely here. I do think there could definitely be new love here with the Ace of Cups, okay? Definitely new love, 100% of some sort, but I feel like you could be actually meeting a person here. With the Emperor, I do feel that the energy that both of these energies are pushing us toward here is building something, right? There is a vision I feel that we have for something that we want to build, things that we want to achieve in this lifetime, okay? The Emperor is major arcana. So, this is what we really see for our future, our legacy. Okay. Let's keep moving here. Second house. So, third house wanted to flip over too. All right. Second house and eighth house. We have the Four of Wands here in the second house of our resources, our values. Okay. So I do feel like we are very comfortable right now. Okay, with the Four of Wands here, I feel like we are having a nice, comfortable space where we can, really cultivate something here. Like there's another four coming out. So I really do feel like there's something we're trying to build, especially with this coming out in our values and resources. I feel like what we're trying to build is something that really speaks to us and also maybe speaks for us, right? Like we want to have, when we introduce ourselves to somebody, you know what I mean? Like who you are. I feel like this could really have a lot to do with that. Now, over here in the eighth house, this can be other people's money, death, sex, rebirth. We have the Six of Swords showing up over there, Capricorn. So I definitely feel like we could be moving on from a very transformative situation here with the Six of Swords. We have learned many lessons in these very, kind of taboo energies of the eighth house. Okay. So it may play out differently for all of you, but I feel like we've learned some very valuable life lessons. And I do feel like, in a sense, we're closing out a cycle. So the common goal here of both these energies is for you to take what you've learned and plant new seeds, right? With the Seven of Pentacles, we're very much aware of what we have, of how we got it. And now we're kind of planting the new seeds, right? It's like once you complete one cycle, you've learned a lot more. That next cycle, you can, become even more of a master. Okay. And the Queen of Swords is here. So I do feel like there's a truth here that we are really getting in touch with, is kind of how I'm feeling it. So, I feel like we're going to be much more able to speak what we want, right? We'll be a much better manifester moving forward because we've really learned how to tell the truth about what we want and be very direct with the universe. Okay, Capricorn, third house and ninth house. All right, the third house dealing with our local community, okay, communication. We have the Seven of Cups, okay, so I feel like we could really not know how to put ourselves out there. With strength in the ninth house, which is our spirituality and higher learning, I feel like we have been working on something for quite a while, okay, and it's been pretty hard work here with the strength card, right? But it is something that we're really feeling with our hearts. So we've been willing to really put in, I feel, tireless effort, maybe in schooling or spiritual pursuits. Okay. So we've done the work over here in the ninth house, but I feel like now we're questioning, how is this actually going to play out in our community? Like, how are we actually going to use everything we've learned and make an impact, right? Judgment here. So the common goal of both energies here is for you to utilize what you have learned. Absolutely. With Judgment here, it's like, even if a situation seems confusing here, it's like, kind of embrace it. Try to tap into your imagination, try to channel it into something creative here, because I do feel like, you know, the information, the answers you need are inside of you with the Judgment card. It's like these two energies are really pushing you to have a spiritual awakening of sorts, to really realize who you are and why you're here and the skills that you have, right? The King of Swords is someone who has healed themselves from trauma. They're someone who is standing up in their integrity. And they're also someone who is incredibly intelligent, right? And I'm feeling here intuitively that you have went through a lot of schooling or training, or whatever it is. Like, you've really learned something here, and you really now have power to move that knowledge around the world. Okay. And you do have the Six of Wands, the card of victory, over your entire reading here, Capricorn. So we love to see that. Okay. So now let's talk about the fourth house. This is looking gorgeous. We have major arcana here with the star. So I do feel like, the fourth house is our home. It's our roots. Okay. And so I do feel like, in a sense, we are recognized in our home. We're recognized maybe by our immediate family. Like they really recognize us for who we are and our gifts, skills, and abilities. Okay. Over here in the 10th house, it's just a matter of, putting that out into the world, right? It's just a matter of showing up, doing that earthly juggle, okay? But also we're um, communicating here between the astral realm and the physical realm, okay? So you have to do the work in both realms. Yes, Page of Wands. So if things feel like they're taking a long time with the 10th house here, this is our career, legacy, even our reputation, right? But I'm feeling in your reading, Capricorn, this energy is like something might be taking a bit of time. Okay. So even though, we are being recognized here by our like immediate close family, and I feel like even some friends, like, your close circle, I feel like you are really being recognized. Okay, so that helps. Like, having that like hype team, okay, that really helps you. Okay, but also the time here that it's taking for something to happen in the career, I feel like it's sort of working together for you to really declare your intention with something here with the Page of Wands. And I really do feel like, regardless that obviously we are being recognized here, but I feel like it's only the just scratching the surface, right? Because the Page of Wands is here. So the Eight of Wands is here as well. I feel, Capricorn, there's a lot more that you have in you to offer here with the Eight of Wands. And, it's not saying, the Eight of Wands is a card of direct action. And sometimes I can get a very fast paced energy from it. And this feels not slow, but, I do feel like we're just beginning, right? So even if we excel very quickly, we're still at the beginning right now. And it's, going to take some real optimism and for you to really believe um, in whatever it is here, right? That you're very skilled. You have some sort of gifts, talents that you're recognized for in your home, in your family. And this is you just taking the first steps to do something with that outside of your home, I'm feeling. Okay. So that may resonate differently with you. I was struggling a little bit getting all that out there, Capricorn. So hope it made sense. All right. Now we have the fifth house here. We have the Prince of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot in your mind right now. Okay. I feel like you could just be getting like a lot of downloads, like writing a lot of poetry, writing a lot in general. Like the Prince of Swords is all about communication and words. And this feels even a little bit of chaotic energy. Um, but what I'm feeling right now is like, I feel like you're in the flow, kind of like you're really just into a project, into whatever you're doing. And I feel like words are coming to you so, so easily here in the fifth house. Now, over here in the 11th house, which is, society as a whole, our larger friend groups, all of that, internet, technology, we have the Four of Swords. So I feel like there is like a goal here that we're trying to get to that's bigger than the current moment, okay, but it's just developing at this point. Okay, so I feel like whatever we're working on right now, we are going to be bringing it out into the world, to society. Okay, yeah, absolutely, with the star. Okay, so the common goal of both these energies, any ideas you're kind of processing through right now that you might want to bring out to the world, right? Or even put on the internet, that type of thing. Okay. Any ideas you're having like that, as well as, whatever writing projects or whatever this might be that I'm feeling here, both these energies are like pushing you to really stand in the glory of it all, right? Like you really have a true talent. Look, there's that Four of Wands again. I'm so glad I caught that before I started shuffling, right? Because we had this in the second house. So this is really communicating here. Like your values are informing this work. And I almost feel like you are kind of frantic to get it out. It might even be like you have these incredible ideas and you're like, if I don't get it out right now, like I might lose it, right? Because it's just so much that you're being inspired toward here. And it's really just beautiful, okay? Um, we're really building a foundation right now. And trust me, once you build this foundation, you are going to have success. All right. This is a general reading, so it may not be resonating for you, but even if you feel like things are happening slow, that's because you're putting the foundation down. And that's like the hardest part, right? But once you have the foundation, the victory is here already. It's almost like you get that foundation down and the house is going to build itself. Like it's here. Okay, the sixth house here, we have the Death card. Now, the sixth house is all about our daily routines. And for you, your daily work and routines is going through a major transformation, okay? The 12th house, this can be things that we don't exactly see right now, okay? This is our subconscious, or it could be even dreams or visions that we're having. And the Ace of Wands is there. So this is so gorgeous. Wow, it couldn't really get any more beautiful to me. Here, Capricorn, look at that. We are ending this reading with two Six of Wands. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Victory is here for you, Capricorn, and you've worked for it and you deserve it, okay? This is a major transformation. Like your day to day life is going to be looking so different than what it has in the past. Okay. You really, Capricorn, my goodness, you have really developed some skills here. And, I feel like in a subconscious level, you could be feeling, like this fire inside of you, like, you might not have fully unleashed this new opportunity yet, but like I said, it's here. You just maybe don't have full visibility with it in the 12th house. But Ace of Wands, grateful hearts get what they desire, okay? And you've put the work in here, Capricorn. This is a beautiful reading. Now I'm going to use the Air Mail Oracle. This deck is by Sarah Stacy, and you should definitely check out her Etsy shop. She has so many magical oracle decks. So definitely check that out and do yourself a favor. Treat yourself. Get you one of these oracle decks, okay, or one of her many. I need to get some more. I need to put an order in myself. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to get in touch with our angels and ancestors to just get a little bit more clarity on some of the portions of this reading where I feel we might have some more messages, okay? So I want to know more. Look at the cards are very excited to talk to you, Capricorn. I want to know more about this third and ninth house here. What's going on? Angels and ancestors, what message do you have for Capricorn? Free flow is coming out, okay? Wow. Really love that. I'm feeling it, Capricorn. I feel like, this Seven of Cups is very imaginative. And I do feel like, maybe this transformation is that you've been working very hard at a job or at school or something like that with this strength card. I really feel like you could have been in school. I'm feeling that really strong for some of you. Um, but the way your day looks here is completely transforming. And I feel like we're getting to a place where we are going to have, a much more open schedule to be able to free flow, create art, okay? Now let's get additional message here for the fourth and 10th house here as well, please. All right, we have chill out coming out. All right. So, love that energy. I do feel here, Capricorn. For some of you, you might have a really cool family. Okay. I feel like you do. I feel like you have a family who really recognizes you. Like, set sail on the bottom. I was just gonna say before I even seen that. Like, I feel like maybe we're going on a vacation or something. Okay. And even if you aren't going on a vacation, because I'm not seeing like major travel energy. Um, but you could be just, really spending some time hanging out with the people who believe in you the most, right? What could be better than that? All right, I want to know more about this first and seventh house. What else does Capricorn need to know? Angels and ancestors. Be patient. Okay. Be patient is coming out. All right. So I do feel the Emperor is someone with a great vision. So I feel like really trust in your vision at this time and be patient, right? If it doesn't work out right away, you know, don't stop believing, as Journey would say. Okay. Um, just be patient. Things happen in divine timing. All right. And we just got to know more about the 6th and 12th house here. Angels and ancestors. We got show off. Okay. Absolutely. With this Ace of Wands in the 12th, that might not be easy for us to show off, Capricorn, but we must. Okay. Because the goal of these two energies, right, is to push you forward with the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, be present on the bottom. So, you know, things are really trying to move in a positive direction in your life here. Something that you are very gifted or skilled at is really wanting to come out here. Okay, so show off, Capricorn. Show off those skills. You worked hard and you deserve it. All right. Now let's get us a card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Okay. We have power. Yes, we do. And courage. Yes, I love it. Let's read from the book. All right. Mountain thunder. All right. Power. The sacred landscape wants you to know this is your time. This is the time to claim your power and step into your potential. This doesn't necessarily mean that you will be without fear. You might feel uncertain, but do it anyway. Be courageous. Let the world hear your voice. Take a stand. Stand up for yourself and for others. Share your passion. Teach from the heart. Write, and your words will have great meaning. Hold your body as if you are incredibly valiant, noble, and brave. After all, you are. All right, courage, rocky seashore. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Step forward, throw your shoulders back, and stand up for yourself with passion. Speak up for those less fortunate. Be impeccable in all of your actions. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Don't be limited by the beliefs of others. Use your passion to make a difference. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless, fearless means fearless. Acknowledge your fear and take action anyway. Make a stand. You are strong and powerful and have great valor within you. Beautiful Capricorn, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Anything you do to help this channel, I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to donate at amyenergy on Cash App or Venmo. If you want to book a personal, amyenergy.online. I'm on Instagram at amyenergy, and make sure you definitely follow me on TikTok because I will be going live there and you will have a chance to get your questions answered. I am at amyenergy3 on TikTok, but most importantly, Capricorn, I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.